Welcome to Girl Brains, where we talk about everything going on in our girl brains. I'm Sydney.
I'm Nikki.
Back in the studio.
Back in the studio. You guys have been face cam neglected a little bit because it's a little rough at home, recording them at home.
It's a different vibe.
It is
for
different
us. Vibe. I like both.
I like both as well.
It feels more like intimate and personal when we're at home and it's just the tiny mics, and last week we did it in your bedroom, which was fun.
Yeah.
It was nice. It was really
Pinnacle of girl experience.
Yeah. We have notes from Nora this week.
We have notes from Nora this week because if you guys are paying attention, Sabat was our guest, so she can't give us notes on her own podcast. She just say that she was phenomenal.
She did at the end of the
been saying.
Yeah, do you want to tell about how she was like she needed her headphones?
Yeah, so on Tuesday,
when the episode dropped.
Like when the episode dropped, she texted me because I leave after her because she starts her day around like 7:15. She's got to get to work by then. So she was like, "Can you bring my AirPods?" And I was like, "I guess," because I really wanted to get to campus early because parking is atrocious. We could talk about that too because it was bad today. And I was like, okay, like fine, but like I'm really just gonna like it's gonna be like a drive by, like it would like you wait outside, yada yada yada. And I pull up with her AirPods, and she's like, "Thanks, I need to listen to the podcast." And I was like, "Girl, you were on it. You know what happened."
But it's like I listen back. I want to know like how it sounds.
I've been slacking a little bit lately, but I do listen to them as well. But she was like, "That's why I need my AirPods."
Yeah,
to listen to the podcast.
And I love that.
This is really funny, though, because, like, you were there.
Did she say anything about how it felt after she listened?
I don't think so. Just that she, like, did a great job.
You know what?
You did do a good job, Mom.
Yeah, it was very fun. I enjoyed it. And it was, like,
A lot of good discussions.
Yeah. I noticed that we didn't do pop culture picks last week.
Okay, because I was going to bring that up, too, because I was like, did I forget that we did it, or did we not do it?
We didn't do it. Because I remember at the end just being like, okay, I guess we're done.
Well, it was a very pop culture-filled episode, too, because we talked about Twisters, we talked about Blake Lively, and we talked about, like, Demir and Brat. So all of those are kind of in right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I was like, oh, we didn't do it, but it's okay. It was still a great episode.
Pop culture pick would have been.
Ooh. Probably Lemonade. The Beyonce album.
That would not have been her pop culture pick.
No, I'm just kidding.
That was insane. $20.
Should we do the notes from Nora?
Yeah, let's do notes from Nora.
Okay.
Let's start off.
Okay. It's very lengthy and very thorough, which we appreciate. We
love you, Nora.
We love you. Okay. So I'll read little bits that we could discuss.
Okay.
Wow. What a great episode. Thank you
Obviously.
so much.
Thank you.
Oh my God. Sabat was right. This was long overdue. Please do a happy hour broadcast with her. Great idea.
Ooh, we'd have to obviously do that on a Saturday or Sunday.
We can do that though.
Like a brunch podcast.
Ooh, I don't want to be eating on the podcast.
Well, I was just thinking that because mimosas.
Yeah. Okay, we'll put a pin in that.
Yeah, we'll
brainstorm
think about that.
Okay. Referring to Sabat, she says, her conversational style is natural and she fits right into the rapport. That's true. The only downside was that there were times when she sounded further away from the mic.
I know, yeah, I hogged it. I'm sorry. Nora.
Like you guys were pushing her back. And then, of course, I wanted to know why she was leaving before the show was over. Could have listened to you guys discuss drinks and lemonade all day.
Okay, so she left because the neighbors invited her and my dad over to hang out. So that's why she left. She originally was actually not supposed to even do a full episode.
Yeah.
Like she left like with what? Like not even 5 minutes left.
Just in time for you to share what quesos.
Yeah. And so she was originally just gonna do her notes and then dip, but then like I was like, nah. And then she just like kept staying. I was like, okay.
Yeah, because she was like, I'm just doing it. And we were like, no, you got to stay for the whole episode. And I think she liked it.
I think she did too. She wouldn't have stayed if she didn't.
Yeah.
My mom's not the type of person to just like stay if she's not rocking with it. No. If it's free. If you pay for it, I feel like my mom's gonna be like, oh, we gotta get a bang out of her buck here. But
yeah.
Something like that, she would have left if she was like, okay, this is lame.
Yeah, gotta go. Bye.
So, but yeah, that's why she left early.
I cut my foot before. Do you know that? This is my favorite thing to say.
I cut my foot.
So, have you ever seen the TV or the movie Romeo and Michelle's High School Reunion?
No.
It's like probably, I think that and Clueless are my two favorite movies.
Okay.
And so there's a scene. So Romeo and Michelle are like in their late 20s and they're going back for their high school reunion and they're trying to get boyfriends before the reunion. So, okay. So they go to a club to find boyfriends. And at one point she's like standing there and this guy comes up and she's like, nice suit. And he's like, thanks. She goes, what do you do? And he goes, I'm a suit salesman. And she goes, I cut my foot before and now my shoe is filling up with blood. And she just like hobbles away, but she's wearing like a sandal.
Oh, okay.
It's so fun. I think it's my favorite thing.
Okay.
So whenever I want to like leave a situation, I just say I cut my foot before and now my shoe is filling up with blood.
Funny. Yeah, I haven't seen that.
Anyway,
added to my long ass list.
It's a really good movie. Okay. Back to notes from Nora. The mom dynamic with Nikki is fun too. I feel like you really missed an opportunity with the pod name, Fist Me Dolores.
Roland.
Like,
okay,
turned.
so we need context. Because Roland doesn't listen.
Yeah.
Yeah, Roland's here.
Yeah, he's
it was a YouTuber.
Ooh.
Really? Okay.
Thank you so much.
Did you listen last? But you didn't. Okay, so basically, it's a YouTuber named Queso, and everybody like says that he's really great because he doesn't curse, but he says things like "Fist me Dolores" and "I'm gonna give you double pink eye." And
so last week, Nikki told a story about how she was sharing this, and Sabat was like, "Don't say it on air. Don't say it on air."
Yeah.
Then Sabat left the room,
and I was
Nikki
like, so basically, he said.
Fist Me Dolores. So anyway, it could be a podcast name.
I was not going to title the episode that. That's a little too explicit.
Yeah. Yeah, we already have E for explicit.
It is so funny, though. It was so funny.
Okay. Continuing, she says, I feel like I learn about all the hip trends from you guys. Brat, Demure. I had no idea who Chuck Tingle or Colleen Hoover was. The It Ends With Us and Blake thing. You guys may be my source for news. Not sure if that's a good thing.
I think it's a great thing, Nora.
I think it's a really good thing. I think we really hit a lot of stuff. And I think we have a good perspective. You let me know what's going on TikTok and with all the, like... Nikki's the one that told me what Demure was.
Yeah. Like, I literally walked out and I was like... Or I walked up to you and I was like, okay, like... Very cutesy.
Very demure.
Mindful, very demure. And Sydney was like, what the fuck?
She was like, we're demure now. And I'm like, what? Like, what are you saying?
And I was like, girl.
And then she showed me the video and then I saw it everywhere. Kim Kardashian was posting about it.
Fuck Kim Kardashian.
Okay.
I fucking hate Kim Kardashian. Not even, like, Taylor Swift shit aside, I do not like any of the Kardashians.
I have a very complicated relationship with the Kardashians. That
makes so much sense.
It does, right? It does.
I don't like any of them.
I do. I do.
I don't like any of them. They're all terrible people.
It's like, I think they're so problematic, and I think the most problematic thing is like the way they perpetuate beauty standards and like appropriating Black culture. There's a lot of really bad stuff, but I don't like the way that I think in general people are like, the Kardashians, they're famous for being famous, and I'm like, that's not true anymore. I think we need to move past that. So
they're famous for no fucking reason. That's why they're famous. Because Kim.
Yeah.
Well, Kim's whole thing.
Yeah.
Which, that was bad. I'm not saying that was like, I just don't like any of them.
Yeah.
I think they're all awful people.
Sure. Okay. Glad we could. I can't believe Nora didn't know who Colleen Hoover was. Like Chuck Tingle, that's kind of niche, but like Colleen Hoover is like kind of out there.
But if you're not like a huge reader, but even then, she's very big on contemporary romances. So
yeah. Well, you're welcome.
You're welcome, Nora.
We
love being Yell's news.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So glad to be vindicated on Twister. Yeah. Daisy kind of had the personality of a glass of water in that one. And you forgot to say this. But I also went on a rant at that party about how they didn't even kiss and warned you, Nikki, that Twisters would give you blue balls.
It did. Because like at the end of it, they're at the airport and she's about to leave. And I was like...
And nothing happens. But don't you think like...
I get what... So like I like saw something on TikTok and they were like, instead of making it like romantic, they were shooting to make it like she's choosing to stay home.
Okay.
Instead of like staying for just him. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, okay, kind of makes sense. Now kiss.
Yeah.
Smooch.
Yeah.
Please.
Sometimes the tension...
I could have. Oh my God. The amount of edits that I've gotten on TikTok about it.
Oh, of them kissing or what?
No, just of the two of them. One of them was to Luke Combs' fast car.
Uh-huh.
I'm getting goosebumps just thinking about it because it was so good. I love watching edits. Do you know what edits are?
Like when they edit clips of a movie to because what have I seen? Yes, I think I do know. It's like they edit clips to a song and it makes it kind of
like cute or like really fucking sad. It's
like
so good. They're so bad. They're so good. They're so bad. I'm obsessed with them.
The most famous one to me is the Rory and Logan Champagne Problems. You know what I'm talking? That's an edit, right?
Of course I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I'm obsessed with watching edits of like characters who are in love, characters who are enemies, characters who've never even actually been seen on screen together that people just like really want to be. It's so fucking good, and I eat them up every time. They used to be really big on YouTube. They still obviously have a lot of
that's like, where the Champagne Problems one is.
But they've really like gone off on TikTok, and I eat them up every single time, especially when it's something I've watched.
So can it be characters from different universes?
Sometimes they do that.
Okay.
But a lot of times it's just like popular ships.
Ship. Okay. Ship.
Relationships.
Got it.
Ships.
Got it. What if it was just like the Queen Mary II ship?
Okay.
That's a
hilarious.
ship joke.
No kidding. That's a ship joke.
That's a ship joke.
That's a ship joke, guys.
Big ship joke.
The Santa Maria.
The Nina, the Pinta, and the Santa Maria. What other ships do you know?
The Titanic.
The Carta. I know the Titanic.
The baddest bitch of all, the Titanic.
The word never dies
about it. Bad to say. Can I get canceled for that? Calling the Titanic the baddest bitch ship.
I think you said a lot of worse stuff.
That's a very good point.
Yeah.
The Titanic. Wait, no, because I'm stuck on ships. What other ships?
Carta. I feel like there's one. The Magna Carta. No, that's a document.
That's definitely not a ship.
That's not a ship. Okay.
I don't know.
There's like a lot of name, like the SS.
Yeah, the
Kennedy,
SS.
or I don't know.
Yeah, there's got to be a Kennedy out there. I love when people name their boats. I think it's very interesting.
What would you name a boat?
Oh, I have no idea. You're putting a lot of pressure on me right now. But I think like people like name their boats, and I think it's kind of cute. Like, but like they actually take it seriously. Unlike like, does your car have a name?
No, I'm not into that, but sometimes I'll call it the Lexus from Texas.
Okay,
that's kind of cute, right?
Snap,
that's what she is. Yeah.
I call mine Articuno.
Articuno?
It's a Pokemon.
Okay.
It's a white Pokemon, and she's big. And like my Lexus is like, she's not big because it's an ES350, but she's long.
Yeah.
And she's white, so I'm just like, but I don't like ever be like, all right, guys, hop in
the Articuno.
Into Articuno. I don't say
Articuno.
that. Articuno.
Kuno. Is there any nicknames for that? Can you like the Arta? No.
I mean, like it's like that's like what it's named, but I don't like refer to her as that. I'll be like, all right, guys, we'll take my car.
Yeah. My roommate in college, she had a Chevy Malibu, and she used to call it Boo Boo.
That's cute.
It was cute.
I like when people name their like cars and their ships, but I feel like people who name their ships take it like super serious. Or boats, ships, boats.
I think
they're not the same, but they're the same.
A water vessel. Okay. I think that makes sense. I don't think I like it when people name their cars.
Like I think it's like funny, but it's like there's also some like every time I can't talk about things like this without thinking about that dude from My Strange Addiction who like banged his car.
Yeah.
Not car accident wise. Banged. Like he like for real just
had a relationship, an intimate relationship.
Stuck it in.
You can't say that. You're like worried that you're calling the Titanic the baddest bitch, and you're like, I'm gonna get canceled for that.
He did mess around with his car, but I don't want to say the other word because that's too much. He did. I mean,
Chase. I just watched that episode. It was that, like,
the car's name is Chase. Chase was was the car.
Chase was the red car
that he
had a relationship with.
Also, they're doing deliveries. If y'all hear any background noise. It's okay. That's
okay.
He did do it with the car.
Okay.
Kids are so funny.
What about plants? Do you name your plants?
I tried, and it just doesn't. It didn't stick.
Yeah.
Squishmallows. All my squishmallows have names. Some of them they're given names. Some of them I renamed.
How do you decide?
Duck chair?
Yeah.
All of them have different names.
Oh, they do?
All the ducks have different names.
That's so funny.
All of them have different names.
Like, if I were to, like, mix them up.
No. I mean, like, so, like, obviously there's size and stuff like that. But, like, for the most part, like, no, I can't tell you, like, that's him over, like, him or, like, her over her. Like, I can't do that. Nikki, but they all have different names because I'm like, why would they all have the same name? That's rude.
So, okay, for context, Nikki collects squishmallows.
Yeah, we talked
listen
about
to
this.
Squish with My Mallows. And Squishing with My Mallows is like our number 2 most popular episode, which I think is so funny. But in your room, you have a chair full of the same
duck
ducks.
squishmallows.
It's like, how many do you think you have?
Okay, hold on, let me think about it.
To say their names, give them a shout out. Give
Oh
them
my
the
god,
dogs.
no, I'm so scared. This is so embarrassing.
No, it's
okay.
I love
so
this.
there's Avery. Avery was the first, and that's the actual name of the Squishmallow.
Okay.
Like the actual name that the Squishmallows gave the duck was Avery.
Mhm.
And then there's Billy. This is so
Are you going in
stupid.
Is this like a
No, I'm
Bridgerton
not going.
alphabetical
No, I'm
thing?
doing in
Okay.
order of when I got all of them. Okay, so then it's Avery and Billy.
Is Billy a
then
boy
it's-
or a girl?
So this is the other funniest part is that like even though they all have like gendered names, like they're not gendered in my mind.
Okay.
Like I wouldn't say they're girls, but like they're not like they're ducks.
They're ducks. Okay.
You know what I mean?
Sure.
Like I don't know.
Make sure.
Okay, but there's Avery and Billy, and there's Pickles and Dudley.
Cute.
This is so fucking stupid. I'm so embarrassed. And then there's Pickles and Dudley, and then there's Huck and Finn.
Cute.
It's like duh.
Yeah, obviously. Huck the duck.
And then there's Bob. And then there's Ferdinand and Quackers and Sir Quaxley. And then there's Crowley. He's a Halloween duck. That's why his name's Crowley from the Supernatural. If you watch Supernatural, if you know, you know. And then we have Birch and Aspen because they're both the winter ducks because they have hats on. So we named them winter names. And then Ben. Ben is the biggest one. That's why it was Dylan's idea to name him Ben, like Big Ben, like,
Cute.
you know, England. And then there's King Sir Charles. And this is I'm so embarrassed.
No, this
and
is
then
good.
there's Dillard, and then there's Margot because she's pink, and Barbie, hello. And then there's Casanova because he's got a heart on his belly. And then there's Romeo and Murphy. I think that's everybody.
That's a lot. They're all,
There's like 15 probably.
do you consider them all a family?
Yes,
Yeah.
obviously.
Okay.
They're all like kind of, so like the way that it works is that they like Sean and I like flip months with them.
Oh,
so he's got the
shared
sharks
custody.
right now. Yeah, shared custody. He's got the sharks right now.
How many sharks?
There's not that many sharks. It's there's like 5. 6?
So Sean has 6 shark squishmallows.
Yeah.
Do those have names?
Yes.
What are the names?
So we've got Gordon, which is their given name from the Squishmallow Company.
Okay.
And then there's Gordito, because he's a small Gordon.
Cute.
And then there's Gordito Ito, because he's like a really small Gordon. And then there's Ray, and then there's Rocket, and then there's Watermelon Gordon, because he's holding a watermelon. And then there's Ramen. No, that one's right. Ooh, did I already get one of the sharks' names? They haven't been at my place in a hot minute.
So did the sharks
Lizard?
start at your place and then Sean got custody?
Yeah, the shark got
Okay.
custody.
And
Is
so
crazy.
y'all swap them out. Does he
Yeah.
get the ducks sometimes?
Yeah.
I didn't realize that. I thought the
Yeah,
ducks were permanently
so-
with you.
No. So yeah, we like switch them
Okay.
because like those. This is so stupid to say out loud. Yeah,
When do you decide it's time to switch?
I have no idea. We just kind of are like, I'm just like, hey, like,
Should we switch the?
yeah, and he's like, yeah.
Would you ever do like half the ducks go with Sean and half the sharks come with you?
I don't know,
Would that be shark gentrification?
but then we can't. Shark gentrification is crazy. No, I don't know, but like, why would like we split them? Like,
Yeah.
they're all
Well, it's like
ducks and
very
they're all
parent trap.
sharks.
It's very parent trap.
Yeah,
Oh my
so
god.
like you could tell the difference between the two of them for sure.
Does Sean get into the squishmallows like you do?
What do you mean?
Like, does he have them? Like,
He calls them by the correct name.
Okay,
yes.
cool. Does he have them set up like in a chair, like a
No.
display? Or they're just like somewhere.
And I always say that makes them sad.
Yeah.
That's why they don't like going to his house.
Yeah, they don't like being
Just
at dad's
because,
house because
yeah,
like dad doesn't
they
have the good
stay
snacks.
They stay in the bag.
Oh, that's really sad.
Well, no, because like half of them, like he like swaps between them like 2 sets. So like half of them stay in the bag because he can't like put them anywhere because there's so many. And then the other, but I'm always like the other half are upset.
Yeah,
I'm like,
no,
that's
that
why they
wouldn't
don't
be
like
fun.
going to your house.
Yeah, he could keep some in his car like you do.
See, no, but he can't do that because like I have a thing about germs, outside air, and germs. It's weird. It's stupid. It makes no sense, but it makes sense to me.
That's fine.
So, But yeah, they
Okay.
can't just stay in the car because cars are gross.
But yours and your car are okay.
Well, yeah, because they don't come inside. The ones that are in my car
Gotcha.
hang out in my car
Gotcha.
continuously.
Okay.
Baby Yoda and Chewbacca. Yeah, there's a whole entire thing. It's weird.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, but yeah. I think that was all the ducks, all the sharks.
I don't know how we got on
gonna
that,
fact
but yeah. Nobody.
They're going to be so upset with
Maybe
me.
Sabat.
I forgot Sabat.
We'll get a note that
She's
she'll
going to be like, this is the stupidest fucking thing I've ever heard. Well, it's really awkward, too, because, like, I have to, like, because it's stupid. Like, at the end of the day, like, obviously, like...
No, but if it brings you joy
No, yeah,
and it doesn't
obviously,
harm...
but at the end of the day, it's still fucking stupid. And it's like, I have to try and, like, switch them when, like, there's not a lot of people at home, because otherwise they're like, what the fuck is
You're,
this?
like, coming downstairs, like, multiple times carrying ducks.
Yeah, because just, like, there's only so many you can fit in a fucking bag.
Yeah. You need one of those big IKEA bags.
They're too big. Because
too
I
many.
have a 5 Below one that's, like, pretty big, and I'm like, we gotta... It's a whole entire thing.
Would you... Okay, like, how... Could you... Like, just toss them downstairs, or is that... No, you would never toss
That's
them.
so rude.
I know, that's why I'm asking.
No, I'm too much of an empath to do
Okay.
that with the squishmallows. I feel bad when they fall off the bed.
Mm-hmm.
The couch, like, it makes me upset. I'm like, I failed you.
Aw. No, you're a
Terrible
really
mom.
good... You're a really good
I'm a terrible
squishmallow mom.
I'm a terrible mom.
No, that's not true. That's not true. You're a good squishmallow mom. You're a good plant mom.
Oh, stop it.
You really are. You really are.
I do my best.
Very
We're all
caring.
just doing our best out here.
We really are.
It's a hard world we live in. We still on notes.
Back to notes. Okay, yeah. So we're still on the Twister stuff. I didn't even finish this. Okay,
Oh,
we
yeah.
stopped with the
How
blue
fuck
balls.
did we
I'm
get from
sorry.
Twisters to- Okay.
Okay, what she said, they didn't kiss and warned Nikki that Twister would give you blue balls, and you were the first person I've met who was, and you were the first person I've met who was like, Glenn Powell doesn't do it for me. He looks like a capybara, and that was when I learned what a capybara was. So just
He does, though.
he really does, yeah. I guess that's good though. Like if you were gonna be like, if people were like, you look like this animal, like a capybara, it's like it's
They're
interesting
pretty fucking
enough,
chill.
yeah. And it's like it's not like you look like a goat or like.
Oh,
No, I'm not saying you do.
wow.
I don't. Yeah.
No, I'm kidding.
But you know what I mean.
No,
Like,
yeah, I know what you mean. Like, there's worse animals to be compared to.
everybody
And
says
everybody kind of likes capybaras.
Yeah, it's like kind of
Like,
cute
if anybody
and fun.
says they don't like capybaras, like, that's like a really big red flag to me. Like,
Yeah.
why? They don't fucking do anything.
Right.
They
Yeah.
just vibe.
A lot
Okay,
of
I'll
animals just
pull up.
vibe. Yeah. She said, always learning from you guys. Also, I left putting the soundtrack on, and I don't even really like modern country.
I really like the soundtrack.
I haven't listened to it. Oh, I listened to the new Post Malone album.
We could talk about that after we finish the notes because I have a couple words to say about that as
Okay.
well. I was going to bring that up as
Okay.
well. We're going to
Okay,
be
we'll
very
come-
music heavy this episode.
We typically are.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. She said, I love that when Nikki said she was in her Western era and Sydney assumed she's talking about fashion. I think all the listeners at home knew exactly what Nikki was talking about, parentheses, smut.
Yeah.
I was like,
It was so... Because we're talking about Done and Dusted.
Mhm.
And, like, my mom's not here, so I can, like, talk about it because I can't talk about it. It's weird with my mom right there. It wasn't bad for a contemporary romance. Like, I kept, like... I listened to it as an audiobook, which was weird. Because it's, like, normally fine, but then they got to the smutty part, and I was like, ew! You know what I mean? Because it was, like, I felt like I shouldn't be here. I felt
With,
like I was
like,
listening in.
because it was modern or because it
Because
was...
I was
Oh, because you were
audiobooking it.
listening. Oh,
And
that's weird.
There's two separate narrators, so it was like weird to me. And like anyways,
And it's like them like acting it out.
I would say acting
But, like,
it out,
describing
but
it.
yeah. And I was like, this is kind of cringe. Especially
Yeah.
because they were doing like cringe shit.
Were they like
He kept
making noises?
no, thank God, thank fucking God. I could not handle it if they were like doing it that intent, like that,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
intensely into the scene. I literally would not be able to watch that, but or listen to that. Sorry, but like he kept calling her sugar, and I was like, ugh.
What
Ugh.
nickname, like, would you, like, as far as, like, cutesy nicknames for, like, a significant other, like, what's
Not
okay,
fucking sugar.
what's okay and what's not okay in your book?
I feel like it's also very relationship
Mm-hmm.
specific.
Mm-hmm.
Because like if anybody ever called me honey,
Mhm.
I'd be like, enough.
I feel like
But
honey,
my aunt calls her husband honey, and he calls her honey, and it's actually really fucking adorable.
I feel like honey is what, like, a waitress at Waffle House will call me.
I love the Waffle House.
Right? You know what I
waitress.
mean? Like,
Like the Publix lady at the downtown Publix. That's always like, what can I get you, baby? I'm
Yeah.
like,
A hug.
I'll cry
Would
right
be
now.
nice.
Stop it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Mm.
Sean just calls me babe.
Babe. That's like the classic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's fine. Like, I like it.
Sweetie.
But it's not. No.
No.
Fuck no. Absolutely not.
And sugar is a no.
That was even worse.
Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Pookie. Love calling everybody a Pookie.
That's true.
Pookie, bestie.
Mm-hmm.
My sugar plum fairy prince. I'm really like bad, but also good with nicknames. But yeah,
You are good with
sugar
nicknames.
is definitely not on the list.
Okay. Not
Ooh.
into it. Okay. Going back. How dare you compare Glenn to Army? They are nothing alike.
That was you.
That was me. I was talking about Glenn Powell and Army Hammer. I don't think they're
Doesn't
alike, but I
Armie
get
Hammer
a similar
eat
vibe.
people?
That's what I'm saying. There's allegations of cannibalism. That's why I'm like,
I mean,
I'm worried.
I shouldn't laugh because that's very fun. Like, weird.
Yeah.
I mean, when that,
Yeah.
it's gotta be weird, right? Cannibalism, I feel like, is a universal taboo,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
You were an anthropology major.
I was.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would say yes. I mean,
I think we learned that it was a universal taboo.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So never mind. It's okay to.
Well, it certainly wasn't consensual in these cases, allegedly. So. Okay. Love the discussion of how women in Hollywood get called, quote, difficult. I think it's just the ongoing sexism of labeling women as, quote, crazy or, quote, difficult if they act like they want to fuck powerful men.
Okay, snaps, Nora.
Yeah. And then she said, when Sydney asked Nikki if she thought she would enjoy Deadpool, I snorted so loud my daughter heard me through the K-pop in her headphones in the back seat.
You wouldn't like it. It was really fucking good, though.
Mm-hmm.
Roland, have you seen it?
That was hilarious.
You should go see it. It's actually really good. I think you might actually like it.
I don't know why it's so funny that I asked the question.
What was the thing?
I just asked Nikki if she thought I would like Deadpool.
Oh yeah. No, I've seen it. Yeah, sorry. Like,
Have you seen the new one, though? The new one's really good. The new one's really good.
Yeah.
But that's so not your vibe.
It's not my vibe. We're getting close to the end. No more excuses, Nikki. Watch True Blood.
I know.
There are only like 8 episodes in a season.
There's
You will
only
thank
8
your mom
episodes
on
a
air.
season?
Yeah, this is what the notes say. Nora can't.
Okay, I'll
Nora
watch
doesn't
that.
lie.
Oh my god, now that spooky season's coming up.
Oh, that's
Now that
good.
spooky season's coming up.
Yep.
I'm really excited. I'll have to see where I can watch it. Probably HBO Max, right? I feel like that's a Max
That
show.
seems likely. Last little bit from Nora. Great pod up. If you host a pickle meetup, I'll be there with my friendship bracelets to exchange with other fans.
Should we do
XOXO,
a
Nora.
meetup?
Pickle. We talk about pickles at the Piccolo.
Pickles up to Piccolo, and that's where we could record an episode. That's where we could do the happy hour episode.
I don't think we could record in a restaurant. I don't know. We'll think about
they're
it.
tiny mics. They
Yeah,
wouldn't see. We could just do audio.
True.
Thanks, Nora.
Thank you so much. She really does a great job. She's very
really
thorough.
does.
She gives lots of detailed feedback. She's
Exactly.
always on time. Nothing but good things to say. Thanks for being part of the pod.
Okay, Post Malone's new album.
Yeah, Post Malone's new album. So F1 Trillion came out last Friday.
Yeah.
He's going into country.
Yeah.
What do you...
I didn't like it. Now listen. I know what you're thinking. Yeah, because country music's like, you know what? As much as I say I don't fucking listen to it, I unironically do actually listen to a decent amount of country music.
Yeah.
Now, it's like not my favorite genre, but I do listen to it. My mom was really big on it, and she used to drive me around everywhere. So I kind of only listened to like the staples that were in her car. Mm-hmm. So I only know a lot, and like even then, it's like mostly like the poppy kind of country.
Yeah.
But I was like, Sean was really big on Posty. He loves Posty.
Mm-hmm.
And it came out, and we were going to Birmingham for this wedding.
Oh, yeah.
And to hang out with some friends. So we were like, okay, like, let's listen to it. I was very disappointed because, like, 3/4 of the album was features.
Oh, it's like most songs have a feature.
Only has, like, 2 or 3 songs that are just him singing. Like, him.
I didn't mind that. I thought it was kind of intentional. To me, it felt like similar to, like, with the Beyonce album, the Cowboy Carter, and she was very intentional about her features, like Willie Nelson and Dolly Parton, as a way. What it was said to me was like to signify like these like staples of the country music industry have given me the okay that like yes, I'm a part of this community now, and that's what I thought was happening with the Post Malone too. Like all of these heavy hitters want to collaborate with me, like. I'm country now. Like, they have given me the go-ahead. That's what it said to me. And I was like, they're just kind of fun.
I understand, like, that point. But on the flip side, it's also, to me, like, you can't do this without having a big name attached to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I was like, there were some songs that were better than others, but overall, I would not say it's a favorite of one of my albums. And I wouldn't say that any of them would be, if somebody were to be like, give me your, like what you think are Postie's best songs, I don't think any of them would be on it.
What makes me mad for myself is the song that's like the catchiest is the I Had Some Help with Morgan Wallen.
I fucking hate Morgan
and
Wallen.
I don't like Morgan Wallen, but like his song is catchy and good. And I'm like, dang it.
Yeah.
So.
I really like him and Luke Combs' song.
Which one
they
is
did
that?
two. They had two.
Let me look.
Can't remember the names of them because, like I said, I listened through it once and I was like, "This isn't for me."
Yeah, I listened through it a couple times. I'm like, I enjoyed it. Like, it was like,
that's good.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be like my number one album of the year, but I was like, I enjoyed it.
You guys
Luke
want to talk
Combs.
about what's going
Guy
to be
for that.
album of the year?
What?
I said we want to talk about what's going to be album.
Do you think it's going to be short and sweet?
It is for me.
Came out last night.
We could talk about it after post. We could talk
No,
about it
no,
after
I'm
post.
good. I mean, yeah, I mean, that's kind of all I have to say. I enjoyed it. It's fun.
I liked the beat of the Chris Stapleton song, and I think even the Dolly Parton song. Like, I felt like they just didn't like really like go together. Like, it was good, but I feel like it'd be good separately.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I know it's a controversial opinion.
It's okay.
But
I just think Post Malone
I applaud people trying new things.
Yeah, I think he's trying new things, and I think also what this tells me, just his whole year, it's like everybody wants to work with him. I think people like him as a person.
I feel like even just beyond that, everybody's doing country.
Yeah.
He did it. Beyonce, Lana's coming out with a country album.
Oh.
Like, I'm just kind of like, what's going on here?
I don't know. Something's happening in
Y'all
Nashville.
just think it's an untapped demographic? Like, I'm confused.
I don't know. Do you think Sabrina Carpenter can
I'm
make
so fucking obsessed with it. It's not even fucking funny. I'm literally so obsessed with it. It's not even funny. So I've been playing Stardew Valley with my friend Sammy. Shout out Sammy. You don't listen. Ho.
You talked about her last time.
I know. I keep talking about her because I've been hanging out. So, like, the funniest part is that Sammy is a teacher that works with my mom. And for the longest time, my mom was like, I think you two would be pretty good friends. And I'd be like, okay. And she'd be like, okay. And then I don't even know how we originally, I think the first time we ever hung out was like this, like, no, it was like last fall. We got, like, she texted me about getting pizza. And then, like, we just, like, kind of hung out on and off again. And now, like, we've really kind of, like, hit a really good friendship. And I kind of bullied her into getting a Switch that she loves. Mm-hmm. Everybody go get a Nintendo Switch. They're so fucking fun. And I bullied her into Stardew Valley. I love Stardew Valley. I could talk about this shit for fucking hours. It's basically like a farming simulator, but there are 12 romanceable bachelor and bachelorettes that you can, like, shout out Sam. I married him. But
that's the only blonde man, right?
I know, and I'm anti-blonde men. Mm-hmm. At truly, madly, deeply in my heart. The only person who has ever, like, made me come around on blonde men is
Glenn Powell.
Sam. No, not even. I wouldn't even consider Glenn Powell. And the Hunger Games trilogy.
Oh,
Peeta, and Finnick. Those are the only three blonde men. And then Cornelius Snow. Sorry, he was bad in Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. But I was like, I'm usually anti-blonde men. Like, they usually never do it for me. But I don't know. It's something about that for... Maybe it's just fictional ones. But even... Whatever. Anyways, I completely veered off the point.
Stardew Valley.
I was playing with Sammy. I don't remember how I was going
You
with
said...
this. Yes. So I was playing with Sammy, and I've been playing with her, like, because you can do co-op, which is, like, at the same time, like, two different people at two different places. And then, like, she, like, was like, all right, like, 'cause she got to go hit the hay. And then I was like, okay, like, I'll keep playing on mine. And then I was like, oh my God, Sabrina Carpenter's album comes out in 3 minutes. And then I waited, and then it dropped, and then I listened, and then I loved it. And then I haven't listened to anything since.
You listened all the way through?
Yes.
I haven't listened to any of it.
It's so good. Let me pull up my Spotify.
What are
Thank
your
you for asking.
songs?
I think
lyrics. What hits? What's the
Juno is my favorite song on the album.
Okay.
I think it's really fun. It's really cutesy. It's a little raunchy.
You love a little
just
raunchy.
a little bit, but not like Charlie XCX. It's like one of those, like, it's one of those, like, the beat is just, like, really nice and friendly and fun that, like, you really just got to be, like, thinking about what she's saying in order to be like, wait a minute.
Oh,
Wait a minute. Did she just...
okay.
There's, like, I'm not going to say it because it's too weird. But, and she's, like, I like her because she's, like, also doesn't really take herself that serious.
Yeah.
And that's so fucking refreshing.
Yeah.
And it's, like, it's fun. It's not serious. Like, I'm bopping my head. God, it's so fucking good. Juno's definitely my favorite on the album. Taste, the music video Jenna Ortega is coming out later today. That one was super good. Good Gracious, Good Graces. Very good. That one is really good. Bad Chem, super good. I feel like you'd like Slim Pickens. Slim Pickens is really good. I think that one's like, it's really funny. She's basically like, everybody, all the good guys are deceased or taken, so I'll just keep moaning and bitching about these Slim Pickens.
That's real.
And I'm like, it's so fucking good. That one was really good. Juno is my favorite. And then Don't Smile, which I think is really funny because that's the one that ends the album. Don't Smile.
What is that one about? And why do you think it's funny that it ends the album?
I just think it's like kind of funny that it's like short and sweet and they're all like about relationships, and then the end of it's like, don't smile because it happened, like cry. Something like that.
Oh, okay.
I just literally have had Juno on repeat.
Okay.
I did add it to a playlist, so that's why I know that I really like these ones, because if I ever like listen through the first time and I add it to a playlist, that's how you know it's a bop. There's a lot of other good ones. My least favorite is probably Dumb and Poetic. I wasn't a big fan of that one, but that one's a little bit more acoustic-y. And I'm like, that's not the vibe right now, Sabrina.
You want to bop your head.
I want to bop my head.
Bop your head.
God, it's so good. Juno is so good. I cannot stop listening to it. She put crack in that or something. So good. Album of the year.
Okay, there's a lot of good albums.
Oh, the Grammys are going to be messy.
It is going to be messy.
Because you know what else I really listened to? I hate to say it. Ariana Grande's Eternal Sunshine was a fucking fantastic album. An absolutely fantastic album. That one also has very few skips.
Yeah.
Very few skips on that one.
Yeah, I think the album of the year, because I think they do like at least 8 nominees typically.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Beyonce's got to be up there.
Beyonce's got to be up there.
Ariana, Sabrina, Taylor came out with hers. But I really do not think compared to those 3 albums. I don't think they would nominate. I wish.
I mean, the cultural impact.
It is a very good point. Yeah, the cultural impact. I don't know, because a lot of people think that. Okay, you know what? I love that. I like call myself a Swiftie, but I feel like I talk shit about her half the time on this podcast. Because a lot of people are like, she needs to win because like she had 30 songs. I'm like, they were all fucking mid. I was like, there's no quality control on the album, Pookie.
I don't think it is album of the year quality.
Yeah.
But I think she'll get nominated just because the Grammys like her.
Grammy,
yeah.
But I don't think I'd be surprised if she won. Because a lot of people also are like, she like wrote most, like all of it. And I'm like, we could tell. I was like, we could tell she didn't have any other songwriters, editors on the... Yeah. Nobody told her no. But anyways, that aside, because, I mean, TTPD was not my favorite album of hers. Yeah. Didn't even crack the top 5. The only ones that I still really listen to are Guilty as Sin and But Daddy, I Love Him. And Fresh Out the Slammer. Those are my big 3 from the album that I still listen to. That I like would be like, ooh, you know what sounds good right now? Fresh Out the Slammer. But... oh my God, Eternal Sunshine was so good. Short and sweet, so good. Yeah. Brat, so good. And I'm just like, I haven't listened to Beyonce's Cowboy Carter, but I'm not, like I said, I'm not a new modern day kind of country gal. I really need to just like sit down and listen to it completely.
Another one that maybe is the Billie Eilish.
That's right. Billie Eilish, she's definitely going to get nominated.
The Grammys, they love her
and
too.
And that was a fantastic album as well.
Yeah.
That was a fantastic album as well. I was like, wow, guys, music has been slaying so hard lately.
It's going to be...
That's such a good song. Blue's really good, too, off of her album. And I can't see any of these bitches in concert because y'all resellers are making those tickets $500 fucking dollars. And I'm like, fuck you and your whack-ass mama for that.
It's a lot.
It's ridiculous. It is absolutely ridiculous. Why do I have to pay $300 for a nosebleed seat? For nosebleed.
You tell me. I don't know.
That is ridiculous. Because they're all fucking verified resale. And I'm like, there's a special place in hell for all you guys that just buy and resell things to make your income. I don't care. Argue with the wall. And if any of you that listen onto this podcast do that, don't ever fucking come on this podcast again. I don't care about your listen. And I don't care about your opinion.
Okay.
Roland, are you about to tell us that you resell things?
No, if you allow me to interrupt, Ticketmaster got caught selling their own tickets through StubHub. It was a huge.
Really?
But I think it's huge companies are just kind of like.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so if y'all didn't get,
But
if
it's
that didn't
still-
get picked up, Ticketmaster got caught reselling their own tickets on other, like, yeah. It's awful and it's ridiculous. And I'm like, you guys are all, everybody's always like, oh, you guys sold out my tour. No, they didn't. The robots did.
Mm,
The pit's gonna be empty
yeah.
because I'm not fucking paying.
You
More
paid
than-
for Justin Timberlake.
Those tickets were not that they were like 100, I think
Yeah.
150.
Yeah.
And like that's not, I feel like 150 isn't bad for a big name artist.
No, I
like
agree.
that.
I agree. And even like my Taylor Swift tickets were like $300, and we were like on the first, not like on the ground, but on the first level.
Yeah.
It wasn't.
And
bad.
that's not
I
terrible.
thought it was totally fine. Yeah.
But it was like the Sabrina, because I was like, okay, because I also hate when they announce tours before they drop their album, because like the tour is obviously going to be centered around the album.
Yeah.
And what if I don't fucking like the album? So I always have to hold off.
Yeah.
And then I can't do that anymore because everybody just resells fucking tickets. Although, and I'm like, I'm not paying $300 to sit in the fucking nosebleeds.
It's not a fun experience.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
I drive 3 hours with traffic to get there. I leave 2-3 hours of traffic back
Yeah.
for $300. God, but it's so fucking good. Everybody go listen to it. That's gonna be my pop culture pick. Spoiler alert.
Short and sweet.
Oh, it's so good.
I do think
because
I
it
like-
is short and sweet. It's a good little 36 minutes.
Oh, I like that.
Mm-hmm.
I like
short
that.
and sweet.
That's
I
cute.
was like, slay, Sabrina.
I do think she has like a fun kind of like not carefree, but like just like
It's not that serious.
yeah. Yeah.
It's not that serious.
And I'm like, okay, this goes back to like the Katy Perry of it all, because I'm like, I think Katy Perry takes herself seriously
Mhm.
as a pop girly.
yeah.
And I think when Katy Perry started, she was like really playful.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, I kissed a girl, right?
Yeah.
And then I think she just became like, I am like a pop diva. And it's
Yeah.
like, I got to be so, and it's like, you got to just like not take yourself so seriously.
Yeah.
So,
Fucking love Sabrina Carpenter. She's so funny.
oh, this is what I'm going to ask you. I saw a rumor. Do you think her and Barry broke up?
Okay, I've been talking.
Can we talk about this? Because I don't know what's going on. And
And
I didn't know he had a
is it-
kid. He has a kid.
You didn't know
no,
that?
I don't know anything about this
Ooh, yeah, he
man.
does.
Because they were like mad that he posted a picture of his kid.
Well, so like that's the fucking problem. Is that like there's always two sides to the fucking coin. People are gonna be pissed if you don't post your kids. People are
Mhm.
gonna be pissed if you do post your
Totally.
kids. Because it's like you don't post your kid because you don't love him. Oh, you post your kid because you hate him and you want everybody on the fucking internet to know what the fuck he looks like. Like that's
Mhm.
terrible. And I'm like, pick a fucking side, y'all.
Yeah.
But I'm just like, I don't know because the last time I checked, he only follows her on Instagram.
Oh,
Which I think
really?
is so fucking like funny. I think that's so funny. She's the only person he follows on Instagram. And the last time I checked, he still follows her.
Why are there rumors that they broke up?
I don't know why there were.
Okay.
I got a couple TikToks about it, but I was like, I also am not big onto like celebrity dating shit, so I'm just like, next, like give me my Minecraft video.
Do you
But-
like them as a couple?
It's your classic case of she's everything and he's just Ken.
Yeah, exactly.
That's how I feel about Selena Gomez and that ugly dude.
Oh my God, the Benny Blanco. I
Benny
saw a
Blanco.
headline.
We've
I
talked
saw
about this before.
a headline today, and it was like Justin Bieber tried to be friends with Benny and Selena, but he thinks they're immature. And I'm like, why is this a headline? Why does anybody?
Yeah.
I don't.
Especially because Justin and Benny have worked. I don't know.
That's what it was
have
saying.
worked together before.
I don't.
So it's not like it's like a new thing.
I'm like, I'm okay. I don't know what it is, and we talked about this last week of like just lofting these like nebulous claims about women and being like, she's what difficult or whatever. But,
But you
and
hate Selena Gomez.
I don't know that I hate her, but
You
I
do
don't
not like
I don't
Selena
like
Gomez.
Selena Gomez. I don't know why, guys. And so I'm like, okay, if this Benny guy makes her happy, that's great. Like,
I think
cool.
he's really ugly.
Yeah.
He is really, really
But
ugly.
you know what?
She's everything and he's just
But
Ken.
I'm gonna out you for a second because Nick, one of
Wait,
your
that makes me so scared.
I know.
Wait,
One
I'm
of
so scared.
I know. One of your
Roll, cut the cameras.
no. One of your theories is that like the guy has to like care more
Oh yeah.
in a relationship.
Yeah.
And I think the Benny Blanco, Selena Gomez, like he definitely is like, he's like so thrilled that he got Selena
Oh,
Gomez.
for sure.
And he should be, because like
sure.
he's not a cute dude. Not that like your only value is your looks, but like also
He's ugly.
You know.
I'm sorry.
But like,
He's
and
like,
I'm sure it feels great for her that he's like obsessed with her. So, but I don't.
The guy has to care about the relationship more is a theory that I've heard, and a lot of people, I think it's applicable to a lot of people's relationships.
I think so.
But like, men are also men at the end of the day, so I wouldn't be shocked if he cheated on her with somebody.
Gross.
Especially because celebrity men tend to do that a lot.
Well, and it's like
he got the baddest bitch on the block.
It's like he got the
Titanic, and then you leave her for the iceberg. Like, that's fucked.
But it's like, that's what's going to happen because he's going to get a big head and be like, oh, I landed Selena Gomez. I must be cool. I don't even know how
he landed Selena Gomez.
I don't know either.
Girl, blink twice if you need help. Please.
But she's messy. She's a messy person. She gets on the internet all the time and is commenting to fans.
I think she victimizes herself a lot.
Yeah.
Like, because I remember there was a whole entire thing with, like, I don't know all the details, but it was about her and her makeup brand in the Israel and Palestine.
Oh, I don't know anything about that
situation. And she, like, posted on her story. She was like, I'm taking time off of Instagram.
She's
like,
always taking time.
Yeah.
I'm like,
and then she's back. Like, she's, like, posted 5 minutes ago. And I'm like, are you gone? Or are you, like, you know what I mean? Like, you gotta...
That's what I'm saying. I'm like,
she does victimize herself a lot.
Or, like, she will, like, insert herself and then make a statement about it and then, like, pull away, but then come back. It's just, like...
Especially with the whole Hailey Bieber thing.
Well, and her kidney transplant with...
yeah, that was a little messy.
I don't know.
I can't remember the girl's name, but yeah.
Gracia or something? I don't know. But, yeah, I don't know. I don't think Benny Blanco... I don't know where Benny Blanco came from. I don't know. But, okay.
I think it's really funny that... I don't know if this is me being messy. Okay. But I think it's really funny that the four, Taylor, Travis, and then Selena and Benny haven't been, like, seen together.
I think something's going on with Selena and Taylor. Like, not good.
I mean, like, because I've noticed, I'm like... Because she was there for the 4th of July thing this year.
Last year.
Last year?
It was last year.
Oh.
Because
I thought she was in the post this year.
No, because she reposted it this year from last year when it was, like, the independent... So, last year, 4th of July... They had their party, and then Taylor posted. Taylor posted last year. It was like, oh, for my independent girlies, because they were both single.
Yeah,
and then she was going to Kansas City next.
Yeah,
and so they reposted it this year, and she was like, "This aged well," or like Taylor Nation posted it, but like all during the fall and winter when Taylor was going to all the Chiefs games, and she has her whole crew with her.
Yeah,
Selena never
there.
And Selena, did we see her really at the Eras tour? Like. I think something's going on.
Yeah, and it doesn't look like she was at the birthday party.
Which birthday party?
Taylor's. There's no picture of them together.
But they were at the award ceremony, like Golden Globes or something. And they were sitting at the table and it looked like they were gossiping.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I just think it's really funny that, like, the four of them, you know what I mean? Because I feel like when you're no longer single... Like, when you and, like, a close friend both have, like, boyfriends
or
like,
partners, yeah.
It's only natural that when you two kind of hang out, like, sometimes you'll be like, why don't, like, we go on, like, a double date or some shit like that. But they haven't done that. I think that's very interesting.
Yeah.
I don't blame Travis. I wouldn't want to be fucking seen in public with Benny either.
I don't think it's Travis. I think Travis would be like, dope, man, let's go. Like, he just seems like...
He's got 2 brain cells.
Yeah. Yeah.
I play football. But yeah, I've noticed that like they haven't been seen together a lot.
Yeah, because Taylor and Travis were with Barry and Sabrina. Because remember, it was like they're so tall and they're so short. It was.
I don't. Yeah, circling back, I don't know if Barry and because they also haven't commented on if they're broken up or not. But like I said, he still followed her on Instagram the last I checked.
Well, it's also like she just released this album, so she has to be careful about PR.
Yeah.
Right? So, like, does she want it to be about, like, the breakup, or does she want to,
so the funniest part about it is a lot of the songs are, like, breakup-y.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, maybe not a lot, but a couple of them are, like, breakup-y. There's a song called Sharpest Tool. It's so funny.
Is it about, like, a guy being a tool?
No, about him being dumb.
Yeah. Oh, like
about him being dumb. So that's why I'm just like, it's interesting because when I was listening through it, I was like, like considering the Barry make rumors this is like kind of weird, but we've also known what this track list has been. I don't know.
But she's not, I don't know her discography as well as you do, but it doesn't seem like she's as like confessional, autobiographical as like others.
Yeah.
So it's like you can remove her from the song and it's just a fun pop song. So I don't know, but people are interested in her personal life and her dating life.
Yeah.
So they may need to.
Sabrina,
cool.
come home. The kids miss you.
Yeah.
It's so fucking good though. It's bop after bop after bop after bop after bop after kind of a skip. Sorry, Sabrina. After bop after bop after bop.
Okay. That's a good one.
You need to listen to it. Everybody needs to listen to it.
We'll go back to The Office after this and I'll listen. Nikki got a new office, guys. This is
okay.
huge.
I didn't.
Nikki decorated an office.
Got the cameras. Got the cameras.
No. This isn't. Yeah.
No. Yes. I'm very good friends with the coworker who got the office, and the coworker, shout out Megan, was like, "Hey Pookie, you can decorate and hang out there when I'm not in," and I was like, "Perfect."
Yeah.
So I'm renting it.
Subletting. You're sublet.
I'm subletting.
It looks really cute. Nikki's really good at decorating.
I love buying things.
Me too. I love. Okay.
I already bought fall shit yesterday. I got some new Snoopy socks. Some Snoopy fall socks.
Oh, that makes me so happy.
And I got some candles.
That's exciting.
I go through these phases where I'm like, ugh, like childish socks, like seriously, like I should only wear like like, you know, like white, black, and gray. And then I'll be like, wow, fun socks are so fun. I'm in my fun socks are so fun right now phase.
Where'd you get your Snoopy socks?
Go by TJ Maxx. TJ Maxx. Five Below has a lot of cute, like, the problem, we talked about this when we went to Target a couple weeks ago. I still wear like the ankle socks.
Yeah.
I'm not a big, like, I don't know, it's like a sensory thing, I guess, because like when they're like super tall, it's weird. Also, I wear pants frequently, so why do I need tall socks if I'm wearing pants?
Yeah. I don't wear socks a lot. But I was looking at something with somebody wearing like the cute little ankle socks with shorts, and I was like, that looks so cute. But I don't it's like
I'm also like not staring at people's feet like that.
Yeah.
Like if somebody was like, how do you feel about my socks? I'd be like,
cute.
Yeah, they're socks.
Yeah. I don't know.
But my Snoopy socks, 8.
But you know, I feel like with the skirt, okay, now I'm thinking about it, because fall is coming up, so I could do like some cute little, like, not ankle, but like above the ankle socks with like a cute little pair of like.
That'd be cute.
That would be cute. Okay, I gotta think about this.
God, I love socks. I have Gudetama socks. I have Animal Crossing socks. Now I have Snoopy fall socks. Well, they're technically Peanuts because it's all of them. It's not just Snoopy, but. God, I'm so fucking excited for fall. I walked outside today, and it was like, I'm going to get excited just thinking about it. I need to take a deep breath. I'm going to trigger myself into a panic attack.
Nikki like texted me
72 degrees outside or something like that.
Earlier this week, I can't remember what day, it was in the morning, and I got a text from Nikki, and it was a screenshot of her playing the Red Taylor's Version album, and she was like, it's time. It's time. I was like, yeah, you're right.
The funniest thing about that is I posted it on my close friend's story too. It was like a selfie of me, and it was like the weather was like 71, and it was like red was in the background, and I was like, guys, like it's fall. And one of my friends, Dart, shout out Dart, he's a loyal listener. He slid up and he was like, hey girl, like what does this mean? And I was like explaining to him how like Red is like Taylor Swift's kind of like, a lot of people consider it like a very fall autumn album.
Yeah.
And he was like, you know, every time I listen to 22, it gives me like October vibes.
Ooh.
And I was like, you get it. Like that's the premise. It's like a very fall album. And he was like, this makes a lot of sense. I'll have to check it out. So shout out Dart. God, it's fall.
It's fall. Well, I'm scared. Because it's still early. It's August.
I know we're going to get hit with another
hit with a heat wave. But for now, God, this morning too, we went and got coffee. It was like a whole... I was like almost cardigan. Chilly.
I want to put on a fucking cardigan. It was a little brisk, a little windy this morning. And I was like, wow, guys, you know what? Life is worth living. Yeah. Life is worth living. The sun's setting sooner, which makes a lot of other people upset. Not me. Not me.
Yeah. Yeah.
God, I need to go get like the Starbucks and Dunkin' Donuts have their new fall menus.
It's pumpkin spice season. I don't really. I like a pumpkin spice fine, but I'm excited that it's that season.
I'm not a huge pumpkin spice, but I'm a pumpkin girly.
You are a pumpkin girly.
Starbucks has their pumpkin iced chai.
Yeah.
It's so fucking good. I make it at home now
Mm-hmm.
because it's cheaper. It's so much cheaper.
Mm-hmm.
But it's so good. I'm about to make me one when I get home because it's Friday.
And take your nap.
Honestly, no.
No.
Maybe not. I don't know. We'll
Okay.
see.
Do whatever your heart
God,
desires.
I want it to be fall so fucking bad. I love sweaters. I love hoodies. I love sweatshirts. I love pants. I love earthy tones. I love oranges. I love pumpkins. I love black cats. It's just such a great time of the year.
Hold on. I'm like, somebody wants to go to lunch with me. So I'm like, making
Today?
yeah.
Woo! Share with the class.
It's Mariah. She's also listening. She's a pickle.
Shout out Mariah.
Okay.
Just take your time, Sydney.
Sorry.
Gosh, my mom's gonna rip you to shreds.
I know
with
she
the
is.
notes
This
from
is like
Spot.
really unprofessional.
Very.
Pop culture picks.
Soup. I love soup, too. Sorry, soup. I love soup. I love fall.
We already did
All
our
right, my
soup
pop
episode.
culture pick is Short and Sweet by Sabrina Carpenter. Quick 36 minutes. Everybody needs to go listen to it right now. Juno's my favorite.
Okay. My pop culture pick is not a pop culture pick, but I'm very excited about the Auburn Opelika Coffee Shop Trail booklet thing. I am like,
does it start?
it starts tomorrow. I'm so pumped.
Oh my God, maybe we should do that.
Yeah, so the many coffee shops in the area are part of this like coffee shop trail thing where you get a booklet and it's like a passport and you get a stamp every time, or like at each spot if you buy something.
Yeah,
I think you
there's,
can
like-
buy anything, like a drink or a
But
pastry
it's
or
all
whatever.
supposed to be like people who like have good coffee, right?
Yeah. I mean, there's a
Or,
lot.
like, they're all coffee.
Yeah, they're all
stores.
coffee shops. So we're starting it this weekend. I'm really excited. Over the fall, I think it's going to be like a fun activity. So
Oh.
I'm excited about that. Get on board. Support local small
Support
businesses.
local small businesses, guys.
Yeah. So that's my pick.
Shout out Auburn Oil Booksellers.
Yeah, we love Auburn Oil.
We love you.
Sponsor us.
Okay,
Just kidding,
calm
I
it
don't know.
down. Calm it down.
No, but
I
they're
love
doing
my
like a
Auburn
book
Oil
fair this
Booksellers.
weekend too.
Yeah, they're doing one at the New Realm, which is
Mhm.
like the brewery in town.
Yeah. So that'll be fun.
Yeah.
So
And they're doing Wine 103 on Monday. So I'm going to be tipsy posting the podcast on Tuesday.
but we'll be good.
Not tipsy. I'm going to be hungover. Sorry.
Yeah.
Because I got pretty hungover
Last time. Yeah, you had a good time.
It was so fun.
You enjoyed yourself.
I did a lot.
You
And I
love
don't
that.
even like wine. But I finished everything because Mom didn't raise a bitch. So
Shout out Spot.
if I paid for it, I'm drinking
Yeah,
it.
Yeah, that's
In
the whole
this
point.
economy, there was this other girl at my table that like poured a couple out that she didn't like, and I'm like, shoot it back, girl.
Mhm.
We paid $35 to be here.
Mhm.
You need a.
Get your money's worth. Every last drop.
God. Okay.
Okay. Well, thank you again
you,
to Nora
guys.
for giving the notes. That
Thanks,
was
Nora.
great.
Shout out Nora.
Yeah. Again, thanks to Sabat for last week. And
Happy fall, y'all.
it's fall, y'all. Bye.
Bye.